Okay, sorry for the wait. Hi, Sean. How's it going, bud? Okay, I can hear myself. That's good. I brought my laptop up with me just to make sure everything works, and so I can see chat. Super busy day? Yeah, it has. Well, I mean, I guess the same for you. So that's pretty tough, man. But hey, tough days are always good. You got some good news? Let me guess. Did you get your new job? Did you get your new job? If so, I'm very proud of you, dude. Also, it seems you might be the only person in chat right now. No, you aren't. You aren't. You just took the fun of it? I'm sorry, Sean. I'm sorry. I was guessing. I'm proud of you, Sean. I'm very fucking proud of you. I don't know how loud you can hear me. If I'm too quiet or too loud, I don't know. Because I am on a phone mic. You just send your resignation. Dude, Sean, I am so proud of you, dude. Oh, my God. You need to do some sort of celebratory bullshit. Because you fucking deserve it. Anyways, I'm going to be filling a pot, so apologies. Alright, there we go. "4 days and go sit on the beach somewhere?" Fuck yeah, dude. That is awesome, Sean. Like, you fucking deserve that shit, man. Make sure any of that leftover gas that emitted it ignites. I don't wanna have an explosion in the house. The one thing I hate about gas stoves is that if you let it seep gas too long, you could actually cause a fire if you're not wise enough. My dad taught me about that when I was like 12. Because sometimes it'll just not ignite, and it does that quite often. Well, not quite often, but you know. Now the question is, Sean, do I make tomato soup? Or is that a bad fucking idea? That might be a bad fucking idea. Anyways, let me quickly turn the camera around so you can look at my beautiful face. Yeah, impressed? Not so much. Monday to Friday, 8 to 5, I can have the policy of no working after hours. Dude, that's fucking awesome. What was the original plan? It was to make pierogi, which is basically a Polish dumpling. But they're obviously not homemade because I don't have that skill. But I'm going to make pierogi, and then probably I'm on the fence if I want to make tomato soup or not, because it's going to be 2 whole cups of this stuff. And pierogis are fucking sick, but kind of heavy. Yeah, and they take a while to boil too. They take a good 12 minutes to boil. But it's not a huge deal. They taste good though. They go really well with sour cream. Really well with sour cream. Cheese, like cheddar cheese. Monterey Jack is another good cheese for it. Cheese and sour cream and pierogies all work great together. Hell, even butter if you're basic as hell. But yeah, it's good to hear from you, Sean. I'm proud of you, dude. Like, seriously, I'm very proud of you. It means a lot to me that you're faring well. It really does. If you do mac and cheese on stream, I got a suggestion for you of something to do to make it taste a lot better. I mean, I dump like a shit ton of cheese into it. Let me show you the amount of cheeses I put into it. Oh no, we ran out. Shit. Okay. I'll just list them off then. There's a 3-cheese blend I have that is Monterey Jack, I believe. So Monterey Jack, cheddar, and I believe white cheddar. So those 3 together, and then you have mozzarella as another bag. So you pour all that together with, of course, the cheese dust. You can also omit the cheese dust if you want, and it tastes amazing. It is so good. Barbecue sauce or garlic powder, don't do both. Barbecue sauce does not seem like my thing, but garlic powder does seem mighty interesting. Now, what if I told you, and you might kill me for saying this, but ketchup and mac and cheese, that's pretty good. I'd say it's pretty good. But I'm also the heathen that puts ketchup on everything. And now that you've told me about ketchup on eggs, I'd love you for that. Unfollowed. No, don't unfollow. Oh my god. But yeah, for real, I love ketchup on everything. Don't ask what I put ketchup on. You will probably hate me. Unsubscribed. No. Don't unsubscribe. Gonna casually barricade the kitchen door, just that no one from upstairs comes down here. You know, in case that happens. I hate barbecue sauce. It's way too bitter. Or not bitter, but sour. It's the taste of it. The tang is too strong for me. You guys are literally watching a boiling pot. This is kind of sad and cringe. I apologize. If you say ketchup on steak, we're not friends anymore. Ketchup on steak. Wait, fuck. I still want to be your friend. No, but I put ketchup on everything. You should know this by now. I'm a ketchup addict. Ketchup, chocolate, and cheese. Okay, bye. Actually leaves. I'll cry if you actually leave. Oh my god. You madman. Hey, I said I put ketchup on everything. A steak as itself is kind of boring. I will put ketchup on anything related to meat, really. And cheese, for that matter. Ketchup goes well with. I hope my laptop doesn't die while it's up here. If it dies, then clearly I need a new laptop because apparently the battery's just shit. But I don't think so. I think it'll be just fine. But yeah, other than that new job, Sean, and possibly taking a vacay as a result, anything else new with you? Because my night has been ruined. Oh no. Oh no, Sean. I wasn't trying to do that to you, dude. I wasn't trying to do that. Try garlic powder mac and cheese next time. Shit hits hard. I'll have to remind myself, but I'll definitely try to do that. The one thing I hate about the software I use to use my phone to capture as a mic and camera is that this thing picks up noise from like 10 miles away. It's not even funny. You could probably hear footsteps from 2 floors above. It's annoying. But oh well. My current job has been such a thorn in my side for the longest time. Well, hey, you're getting out of that fucking shithole. That's all that matters. I'm gonna throw some salt in. Hold on. Oh, you have to put it upside down. Right. There we go. Yes. I'm good at dropping things. I'm like Linus. I'm good at dropping stuff. It's my talent. It's really dominating my life, not at work. My work phone is glued to me because I can get called at any time. That's so dumb, dude. Like, I understand having being able to be off for like 5 days at a time is nice, but having to know that you have to be like at order, like at on demand whenever they call you is super fucked up. Like at beck and call. Beck and call, that's what the term is. You're basically at beck and call. If they're not available during a specific 3-hour window, I guess I can't see them for 2 weeks. Dude, that sucks. But hey, that's gonna change soon. And while you're at it, you'll be able to open up more doors. Yeah, you actually get you get to actually live in your apartment. You actually get to hang out with your cat that I want to hug and pet a lot, but of course, your cat is shy. I'm a big cat person. You should know this by now. I finally get to learn how to cook a proper meal and buy fresh groceries. Sean, you better do a fucking cooking stream or I'm going to destroy you. You should be doing something like what I'm doing right now, except actually making a proper meal and not dumping pierogies into a boiling pot. You need to one-up me. Do it. I encourage you to. You've only ever bought fresh groceries like 3 times? Oh my god, dude. What the fuck do you live off of? World War II rations? Jeez. That's rough, man. That's rough as fuck. Hell, maybe when, I don't know, you fly me down or something, I don't know. Maybe we could cook together. That would be fun as hell. Dead ass, I would enjoy that a lot. But yeah, for real, Sean, I am very proud of you, dude. Like, seriously. Anyways, this watched pot is starting to boil. It's probably like 90°C right now. Yep. Don't stick your hand over a pot unless you really know what the fuck you're doing. Sometime, Limo, I'd totally be down to cook. Yeah, exactly, dude. I would love to see you cook. Because, of course, I need to learn how to cook myself. I already know how to cook, but I don't know recipes. I don't have money to just buy shit. Because I don't have a job. And I don't have a car. And I don't have my own place to live. I think you see where I'm going here. It's a whole bunch of dominoes I need to knock down in a row. Also, is my phone charging? I think it is. Okay, it is. Put a wooden spoon across the top of your pot. It'll prevent water from boiling over. That's a smart... Yeah, because it punctures it. Okay, because the bubbles basically choke it. And it basically just overflows. But if you have something that penetrates it, it just vents it out. It's like a, I don't know, like a volcano or something where you just stick a hole into the ground and it just, all the heat comes out of there. That's just basic convection. That's the word, convection. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to make tomato soup and then regret that I made tomato soup. So let's do that. First, let me go get a can of it. I'll get a can of it and make some of it. Let me get some mugs out too. Mug moment. This do be a mug moment though. All right, now, here's a fun thing I like doing with cans when I open them. I call this thing the parakeet because it has like a little beak in the front there, and the lever looks like an eye, and then this looks like a little mohawk that a bird has. So to me, it looks like a bird, especially when you press this button. But I love can openers. They look funny to me. They always look mildly entertaining and funny. Because I am a 6-year-old. The only thing I'm feeling about is leaving my team members behind. They're so fucked. Honestly, it's not your fault. Honestly, you basically flipping off the company and basically telling them to fuck off is basically a fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice thing. It is their mistake. They fucked up and let you go, or let you leave. Because they could have given you a raise and you would have shut up and been happy. But they didn't. They treated you like dog shit even though you were their most useful guy. So honestly, they get what they deserve. They really do. They're just being a stupid company that's poorly managed. So don't be upset. They're the ones at fault, not you. Ooh. Yum. Tomato soup. Yeah, that's stupid. That's really stupid. It's like they're trying to replace you, but instead you just leave. So again, Sean, they get what they fucking deserve. They reap what they sow. You are very justified in leaving. Because honestly, you being their most important guy and them not appreciating that fact, well, that got them what they deserved. So again, fuck them. Fuck them. Just seriously, fuck them. All right, one can of water and 1 can of soup. The thing is here, I'm a based individual. I use milk. So apparently we had a little bit of remnants of milk. So that's about half a cup right there, or half a can. And then we have another can, or gallon, I should say. Just fill that up. This is very haphazard. There we go. Perfect. I'll have to wipe down the sink. Or not sink, counter. Counter. Not sink. For real, dude, I have one teammate in particular I really feel. Oh. Ouch, dude. I'd tell him to get the fuck out of there. I'd seriously tell him, get the fuck out, and maybe refer him to the same place you and Harry work at. Because, quite honestly, that'd probably be your his best shot. Alright, I'm going to quickly stir this up because it's going to need heat. Whew, that ignited a bit much. So the thing with soup is that you want to have it on low. You seriously do not need to heat up soup that much. You want to have it a slow heat. Get it just a little bit red. And just let it heat up on the stove for a little bit. Alright, that's boiling, finally. Took fucking forever. Probably put too much water in it. And there's one stuck in there. There we go. Alright, oh, there's another. Quickly jump back so I don't burn myself. And motivation during talks? Well, you're lucky. You apparently were hired over multiple people that actually have experience in this job because they loved my attitude. Dude, that's awesome. I mean, it shows you're bold and brave. And honestly, that is a trait that is dying fairly fast. So, hey, I'm proud of you. Also, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move this pot over there. There we go. Perfect. Now here's a smart thing I always do with spoons. You can't really see it actually, but right there is a little hole. You can stick a spoon into it, and it basically just jacks it up at a like 20-degree angle, keeping it up in the air, making sure it doesn't get dirty and doesn't touch the counter, which is likely dirtier than it being suspended in the air. I mean, I'm not any scientist, but it makes sense. Quickly grab this and stick this in here. That way most of the pierogi actually stay in the water. Because the problem with these pierogi is that they float because they have ice in them. You want to make sure that ice melts away so that these start sinking. So if you can push as many as you can to the bottom of the pot, the better. And I realize I probably could have gone with a smaller pot. But oh well. Lesson learned. Everyone makes mistakes. There we go, move that a little bit more down. That's perfect. Story time from last week? Sure, go on. Rant to me, baby. Rant to me. You know how I am. I am fully on board with that. Ooh. That's gas. That's not good. They had no clue that you were going to leave? Jesus fuck. How did they not have a clue? Did they not realize that you were being treated like shit? And you were basically just saying fuck off at the end of the day? Like, holy shit, man. I'm sorry, but your boss is, or your former boss is fucking stupid. That is true. That is true. Your boss does have his head up his ass. That is fair. I mean, after what you've told me, it makes perfect sense. To be honest. But oh, holy shit, that's bad. That's like fucked on many levels. Milk is flying to the top here, so you have to mix it in. I love having the camera on one side where all you see is my arm because I'm a lefty. Ah, yes. I love being a lefty. Everything seems to get in the way. There we go. So I get a Teams message that pops up from a teammate saying, hey, how are things going? And I'm like, right now is a really bad time for Teams. Text me instead. Oof. And the first text this dude sends is, I just wanted to ask how your job search is going. Oh, shit. So he knew. Damn. I mean, it makes sense. Like, how did he infer? Like, I'm curious, how did he infer? I'm very curious. And it's like, holy shit, that almost popped. Oh, ooh. Yeah, that's a bit of a yikes. Yeah, you don't wanna have that pop up. I mean, even though, yeah, fuck your boss, he's a terrible person, but like, that's that's a bit danger. Okay, I still smell gas, and I don't know why. That's not a good sign. Granted, I'm also using 2 burners, so that's probably why. There's probably some escaping or something, but still, I don't like that. I don't like that smell. I'm probably just overthinking about it. I do that a lot. Look at this guy. Get back under the pot. Let me do this, actually. Nah, that's not gonna work. Okay, yeah, the smell's going away, so that's good. Yeah, it is. It really is. I wish people were here too, man. I really do. It's a shame, really. Because we had a lot of fun little memery going on earlier tonight, which was really fun. We had TTT, which was pretty fun. We had the most people on TTT in a long time. I think we probably had 8 people peak, and we had 7 for a damn long time during that, and I was very happy. That was a lot of fun. People talked a bit too much in voice chat, which is slightly annoying, but not as annoying as previous times because people actually still played the fucking game. Problem with previous times where people would voice chat is that no one played the game. This time, people are actually playing the game and actually, like, you know, being good. Hey, that's alright. I also played a little bit of Mario Kart to start off the stream with. So that was pretty fun. But yeah, today has been pretty fun, even though I have to wear a ridiculous outfit. But yeah, I plan to do a 99-turn Mario Tardy game tonight once I go to bed. That will be playing. It will be Mario Party 7. If you want to put in whatever characters you want. Today was nice, though. I had a family in town that I haven't seen in 13 years. I was still short and squeaky last time I sold him. Aw, that's sweet, dude. That's awesome. Family is amazing. I don't know if I told you this, but I went to go see family up in southern PA, and I always love going to see family up there. The one guy works for AAA, and he's giving all of us kids free AAA membership, which is fucking awesome. I'm like very happy about that. So whenever I get my car, I will have AAA for essentially for life, which is awesome. But he's like he had a birthday party for himself, and he invited a bunch of friends and family over, and I got to meet a bunch of new people. And this one guy, yeah, it's really sick because that's an expense that is well worth the money in my opinion. And in case your car ever breaks down, not by accident, like car accident, but by like engine failure or something, you can just get it towed, and that's fucking amazing. Like that shit you will pay money through the nose for if you don't like pay for AAA or something or some other company. But he works there, and he invited a bunch of friends for his birthday party a week ago. And I got to meet a guy who actually, funnily enough, has the same name as a guy in chat right now. And he might hook me up with an IT job should things pan out. Because he and I were talking about, computers and him needing to build hardware for an IT company that he works for. And I might be the guy. So I hope that goes through, because that can get my foot in the door. And that company is headquartered in Baltimore, so that wouldn't be too bad of a drive. So I'm very excited, and very hopeful, because if that actually does become fruitful, I can finally get my foot in the door. Turn this up a little bit more. But the great thing about family and friends is that if you have good family and good friends, you can get pretty far. I know people who run pretty big companies, and sadly they're not IT companies, but boy, if they were, I'd get my foot in the door right away. But if I hopefully get this job, then that means I could be essentially set. But again, wishful thinking. I don't know if it will exactly pan out as I hope, but I can hope. I can always hope. I still need to finish my second half of my A+. The good friends part is so true. Yeah, exactly. Like your buddy Harrison, really good dude. I love him. He's a great guy. Like I've probably told you this, but I really want to go, like whenever I get my car, I'm taking a trip across the Midwest. I'm going to meet him. I want to meet him and Anna, and I don't know, just shoot the shit. I would love to do that. That'd be fun as hell. 'Cause I've been up to northern Ohio. It's not that bad of a drive. I know I can do it myself. It's getting to Chicago would be the hard part for me. And going beyond Chicago. But I am very excited for it. Also, this seems to be boiling pretty fast, so I'm going to lower that. These should be done soon. If not, they're done already. Oh yeah, they're done. They're done. That's pretty good. Yeah, Chicago sucks to drive, exactly. I know people in southern Chicago, which is like the worst part, but she's a good friend of mine and a good friend of Joe's. You know who Joe is. Joe Mama, LMAO. But no, I've asked her if she'd be okay with me driving over to her house, just like say hello and maybe just bunk up for the night. So I have a bunch of friends that would be on my trip to the Midwest. I would just love to meet people. I'm just a guy that likes meeting people. That is understandable. Unlike New York City, which is very modular, if you get what I mean by modular, because everything makes sense. It's all organic shapes. That makes sense. It's not a grid that you can get lost in, and Chicago is very much a grid that you can get lost in. Same with DC. Driving inside DC, like DC as the little territory that it is is a fucking rat's nest. I hate driving there. My dad hates driving there. We always take the metro when we go to DC because holy shit, there's way too many streets. There's way too many streets and way too many directions. It literally was engineered to be hard to get out of in case a capital attack happens. That's literally why the streets are so over-engineered and complicated. It is a literal fact. It's Boston levels of just disgusting roads. Disgusting road design, I should say. Not roads, road design. Alright, time to get a bowl. I know. This is a very small bowl. You won't get much out of it. Boston sucks, but the drivers make it influent. Oh yeah, mass holes suck. Mass holes are the worst. They belong in the boiler room of hell. And yeah, they suck. They suck. I'm pretty sure anybody local to Rhode Island, Connecticut, or Massachusetts, or even New Hampshire can confirm that. They are AIDS. I'm going to let this simmer for a little bit more, and I'm going to use this one. Just turn on low. Because it's starting to get that red color, like that copper. It's starting to get that copper red color, which is what you want to see. I guess copper is the best color description for it, but a copper red is what you want. Chicago, Atlanta, Boston. That's my top 3 of the worst cities I've driven in. New York is pretty bad. I do agree. New York is bad, but I do concur that it is not the worst city to drive in. Solely and only because it's modular. Manhattan is modular to Manhattan. If you want to leave Manhattan, you take a certain bridge to the Bronx or to Queens or what have you. It's very modular. And if you want to get the fuck out of New York City, you just take 87 or 86 or 84 or any of those routes that go around it and not through it. Because if you want to go through New York City, you're in a shit ton of hell. I hate white stoves. You see everything. Yeah, that would be LA. Fuck. Well, here's the thing, dude. California is so ass backwards. They gouge people for taxes. Not only that, they are a tax hellhole. But they also don't invest in anything except car transportation. There is barely any subway transportation. The only subway transportation they have is rudimentary, kind of like DC. We have similar rudimentary subway transportation, and it's dog shit. Baltimore has a thing called light rail, which is not great, but it works, TM. And that stuff is just, well, dog shit compared to the transportation. Baltimore, I believe, is like the 10th hardest city, like the 10th worst city with traffic. And I have been through Baltimore many a time and can confirm that. And then DC is the worst in the US when it comes to traffic. And that I can also attest to, as I literally deal with that shit on Fridays. I feel DC traffic on Fridays. It's not even funny. But you drive around my city at 5 o'clock p.m. on a Friday night, oh boy, you are in for hell. You cannot get up Route 15. You cannot get through I-70. It is a shit show. And that is because we live 30 miles away from 2 of the biggest cities in the central Atlantic seaboard. So there's that. Gotta love lobbyists. Yeah, exactly. It's amazing. You gotta love how lobbyists literally fund so much just to cuck us over. It is amazing to me how that shit is legal. It's astonishing how they try to prevent us from going solar because, oh no, solar would make the oil companies bankrupt. So they lobby for oil for decades. And then finally, Once the oil companies can afford to make solar, they go like, oh, yay, happy solar. You're the bad guys. Oh, and then they make up excuses like natural gas and stuff like that. It's like, you're full of shit. You just want to extort more money out of us. You really do. It's hilarious. It's hilariously fucked up. But yeah, I do concur that LA is a terrible city. Not only because of the political leaning of the area, but also the taxing of the area, and also the lack of public services in the area, even though you pay through the arm when it comes to taxes. It's ironic. Tax rates are so high there, the cost of living is so high there, yet you might as well live in gridlock for your whole life. It's so bad there. Hi, I'm Daisy. So yeah, let me move this back. Move these mugs forward. Because we're gonna make some of this. Yeah, you lost your first, Joe. Also, we haven't reached any of the goals technically. Alex donated $20, but we still haven't technically reached any of the goals, Joe. Kim! Kim, thank you for the sub! Hello, Kim. Thank you for the 12 months. I'm so, I am on extreme delay because my computer is downstairs and I am looking at my laptop, so I have 15 seconds of delay. But Kim, thank you so much for the year. Happy anniversary to your sub. And Kim, thank you for being such a great person. I love chatting. I love seeing you. You bring a smile to my face. I mean it. I love having you here. But yeah, how's it going, Kim? And how's it going, Joe? Since you have awoken. Also, I'm going to probably get a fork for this. So what I used to do when my mouth wasn't as big, I used to cut these up in fourths, each of these pierogies, because they're giant. And now I don't do that much anymore. I may cut them in halves. How far are the goals? They're $50 each, starting at $100, and then it goes up to $650. Technically, we haven't reached any of them. Technically. But Joe and Grant have contributed $350 of bits. And then Alex has contributed $20 in donations. So technically. I'm also just being annoying to Joe because I like being annoying to Joe. But you guys knew that already. Okay. Should probably throw this in the fridge again soon. But for now, it's time to consume pierogi. It's the weekend, feeling well rested. That's fucking awesome. I'm glad. That is awesome to hear, Kimmy. You know what? I am going to cut these up, though. I'm going to cut them in half. And now I am going to shovel these into my mouth because I love pierogi. As you can tell, I'm a Polish man. 250 because I am simp. Holy shit, Joe. Thank you for $250. Jesus Christ. Again, I am on delay. Thank you for the $250. Holy shit, man. So yeah, now we're technically at 620. So all the goals have been reached except for the last one, which is VR chat. You were simping? Yeah, I know, Joe. Yeah, I know. I know. Finally, a dono from Simp. Ah, yes, Vic. Finally, he says. Finally. I should probably check that I'm not burning this soup. Oh, I already turned it off, so it's not burning. It still has chunks in it, though, which mildly annoys me. I feel like I could maybe heat it for a little longer. But who gives a shit? I'm gonna go pour this in the sink just so I don't like spill it. 45K channel points, so Jesus. Should probably take the spoon out. That'd be smart. That'd be big smart. That's 1 cup and the second cup. Oh, 54K channel points. Oh, Kim. I don't think you understand what's going on. I'll show you in a minute. Those aren't my legs. Those are socks. All right, there we go. So, Kim, let me show you. Yeah, that's me. There's your daily dose of cringe. Enjoy. It is cursed. I know. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me. It is a meme, and it was an April Fool's joke. Thank Joe for that, by the way. Thank Joe for that. He's responsible for all this. Yes, I am Kim. I am. The undershirt is for OnlyFans? No. Shut up. Shut up. Jesus Christ, Joe. Where's the donation goal to make Jacek watch Fate? I should do that. Even though I hate dubs, and I actually talked about this. Anybody watch Godzilla as a kid? And get annoyed at the fact that everyone would talk, but when the dub ended, you would still see their mouths moving. I hate dubs for that reason. They annoy me. They really do. Because it just seems unnatural. But I know if I listen to anything in Japanese, I will not fucking understand it. I can listen to stuff in Spanish and mostly understand it because I've watched Breaking Bad and that has a lot of Spanish in it, especially in seasons 4 and 3, I believe. The thing is, I am not fluent with any other language in English. I can read and maybe listen to Spanish, and that is it. I think I still have the pic of your old cosplay somewhere. This is the same cosplay. This is the same exact one. Like, I'm not even joking. Hold on. Let me get it. Let me get the camera. Mom, get the camera. Actually, I should probably turn it into selfie mode and be a fucking idiot. There we go. Happy? There. I hope you're happy. Alright, have a good night, Sean. Get some rest for me, bud. This time I actually am wearing a bald cap on top or underneath the wig, so it actually looks somewhat legit. That being said, if I want to actually wear a wig that is actually like my size, I need to get one that isn't made for a guy that lives in Southeast Asia, and I need one that fits a giant oversized dude. I have a big fucking head. I have a giant head. I guess I could. You guys go ahead, make jokes about my head, but this wig is very tiny for my head. It is way too small. But it's what you get when you buy stuff off Amazon. So, lesson learned. Lesson very much learned there. Hey, so Grant took me number 1. Oh my god, dude. You literally one-upped him. That's great. Good job. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits, Joe. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. God, I look so cringe. Oh my god. Why am I like this, chat? Seriously, why am I like this? Why do I dress up in cringy outfits for a gag? Because that is my sense of humor, I guess. I don't know. I swear if Joe makes some funny comment, blame me? Yeah, blame you. This is true. I do concur, Kim. I do concur. Skirts are great for airflow. I will say that. They're very comfy because there's nothing grabbing onto your nuts 24/7. And B, and then B, long thigh highs are really comfy. They feel like you're being hugged. I'm just going to say it like that. They feel like you're being hugged. And that's why I find them comfy. They're just comfy, man. I don't give a shit. And plus, I don't get why people make such a big deal about it, because it's not like royals from the fucking medieval and Renaissance era wore shit like this. I'm not even kidding, by the way. If you were a noble in a noble class in the 1400s, you probably wore a pink frilly dress. And if you were a guy that was a noble, you probably wore a pink frilly dress with a skirt. Because that's what they did, especially in Italy. Italy, that was super common. Skirt's also good for never mind. Be quiet. Be quiet, Joe. I mean, I'm just saying, like, all that medieval shit, like, during medieval times, people wore stuff and, like, you didn't really give a shit. Today, oh no, that's heresy. Oh no, that means you're gay. Oh no, that means you're fucked up in the brain. No, people did it 600 years ago. Who gives a shit? Hell, in Shakespeare plays, all the actors were men because women were banned from doing any of that. So again, you tell me. Kilt equals Chad skirt equals bitch. Yeah, I want to get a kilt. Kilts are something I want to have. I want to have a kilt. That's on my bucket list of things to have before I die is a kilt. I just want a kilt, man. They're comfy. Shit's comfy as fuck. Yeah, they are expensive, but they're worth it. Again, Joe, they are worth it. They are comfy. You know, I figured since you're an Irishman, you'd know that. Learn to play bagpipes? Oh, dude, I can barely play an ocarina. I can't play bagpipes. Fuck no, dude. I have no dexterity when it comes to playing music. I can hum, I can sing. I actually had a pretty good singing voice when I was a child. My mom always loved to listen to me sing Hotel California by the Eagles. I'm not joking about that, by the way. That was specifically what she loved about me singing, is that I sang Hotel California quite perfectly. That's one of my favorite songs growing up. There we go. The bagpipe is a sack of air that you just keep full. Yeah, you need good fucking lungs for that thing. It's a sick of air. Not a sack, a sick of air. I guess that's fair. You don't really need that. But still. Okay, for real though. Who has not had pierogies before? Because if you haven't, go eat some now. They are great. Then again, I'm Polish, so I'm heavily biased. Oh, okay, that's fair. I think the sound of bagpipes, I don't know why, I find it kind of funny. I'm like a little kid. I find stupid shit funny. And I guess the noise bagpipes make is funny to me. Probably because I watch too much Shrek. That could be why. In fact, that's probably why. I'm almost certain. I've watched too much Shrek. Alright, cut these up first. If I even can. Hello, can you cut open, please? Thank you. There we go. Yeah, they're loud. You have to play them in an open space. And capturing their audio raw for like video game music or studios, or just music in general, like to be digitized, you need a giant open area solely because they are just loud as hell. They are big bags of wind, literally. So you get what you sign up for. You literally get what you sign up for. Looks like I'm painting these with like white dye. It looks really cool, I guess. I don't know. All of a sudden, I'm just having a flashback to using acrylic paint in a college class. I'm all of a sudden having like flashbacks to that. That was a fun little class. It's a shame it got cut because of COVID. COVID basically just killed all my college classes. More hot air than your head. Nice self-destruction 100. Self-destruction 100. How many more of these are there? Just 3? Ah, and one of them is burst. One of them burst already. That's a damn shame. Oh well, that's unfortunate. I'll drain some of the water out. And by some, I mean almost all of it, because it's a waste. I don't need to keep the pierogies warm because, well, I'm eating them. Also, Kim, I don't know if I told you this, and I don't know if you're still in chat or not, but congratulations on the house. I know this is like old news, like a month old now, but still, congratulations. I don't know if I said that to you. But yeah, I'm kind of proud of you for that. It's not very easy to get. Shit's expensive. Yeah, no joke. Exactly. It's like 6 digits down the drain. You probably don't even have 6 digits. Not many people do. Then you got that giant rock of a loan over your head. That shit's tough, man. That shit's tough. But being able to say, hey, I own a piece of land, being able to say that is fucking awesome. Being able to own land is just amazing. Because I don't think you understand, but land is one of the final resources that we will demand. And whoever has the most land at the end of the day is going to be the richest. So having your own land means a lot. Not a lot of people think about that, but it means a hell of a lot. More than everyone thinks. So seriously, like, I'm proud of you. I love that Walter emote. It's one of my favorite emotes. Solely because it's not just Walter. It's Walter spinning. Makes it 10 times better. Oh yeah, that burst. Look at that. You can see it burst. And so did this one. This one burst too. That tends to happen. They tend to sink to the bottom. Which isn't terrible, but it's not great either. Because most of the flavor has seeped into the water, and of course I poured most of the water out. Which is a bummer, but oh well. It's not a big deal. At the end of the day, it's still food. Food is food. It's like that Incredibles 2 meme. Food is food. Road is road. Me and GTA 5. Road is road. I should play that game again sometime soon. Make me hungry. That panda emote's really good. I believe that's a TRP emote. He's a good guy. He seems pretty nice. I know he's a good friend of Sean's. At least, last I heard. But I also live under a rock. That's a Bongo Cat meme derivative, right? I believe that was what it was called. Bongo Cat? I could be wrong. My 3 current favorite emotes. Yep, that makes sense. They're the Sean one's pretty good. That's definitely one of my faves too. I feel like that was very smart of him to make an emote like that. That was very smart. Big smart. Alright, that's empty. I have a lot of cleaning to do. Also, now that I no longer need this spoon for sour cream, I can eat it. Not the spoon, lol. I don't want to eat the spoon. I'm not a fan of metal, but actually that's a lie. I'm a fan of metal music. Yep, the worst part. Let me rinse this out. Thing is, when you are throwing dishes into the wash, you need, and I mean like capital N-E-E-D, need to rinse out the bowl or what have you, because if you don't, the stuff dries out, becomes a pain to wash, yada yada. But I feel like that's common sense for most people. Put this stuff in a wash too. Alright. Yeah, it's extra gross. I made too much mac and cheese to know that and learn that mistake. All right. Ooh, excuse me. Hold on, let me quickly. There we go. Hi. I'm just gonna casually sit here and sip some soup. Sip soup. Ha, that rhymes, or I guess kinda rhymes. I don't know, pseudo rhyme. God, you can look at how dirty my face is. It's not really dirty, it's just, I don't know. It looks a little bit something, I don't know. I'm acting like a girl in front of a mirror. I'm like, oh my God, my face is filthy. No, maybe it's just the camera, I don't know. And not Joe F. There we go. Let me move the laptop a bit closer so I can actually see it. You look so happy. This stuff is really good. So, rule number 1 of tomato soup. Always put milk into it. Don't pour water into it. You're basically killing the flavor. Always put milk into it because that creamy texture and that creamy flavor will do wonders. Tomato and dairy work wonders together. Then again, I'm also the heathen that mixes anything that has cheese in it with ketchup, so there's that. I'm biased. So other than, you know, just recent things, how's everybody's lives been? We've all been pretty good. Anything out of the ordinary? Anything new? Sean got his new job, and I'm very, very happy. No, my brother would always put ketchup on his mac and cheese. Your brother is based. Your brother is based and cultured. Has he tried putting ketchup on eggs? Because Sean taught me about putting ketchup on eggs, and I love him for that. Because my mind kind of exploded when I had ketchup with eggs, thanks to him. I am like forever in debt to him. Now I'm just annoying Kim. They're going like, oh yeah, I do that too. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is why I love you, Kim. You're great. Move the cam up a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, you can see the ball cap right there. As soon as I point it out, you notice it, but other than that, you can't really notice it. But again, this thing is made for a tiny head. I don't have one. I have a big head. I would say fat head, but that's trademarked. Who remembers in like 2010, those giant fucking stickers of like sports stars and Disney princesses? They're called fat heads. Who remembers that? There are these giant oversized decals you put on walls. I remember those. Those are like a whole fucking thing in the early 2010s. Those are a whole fucking thing. Oh, I can't show it to you, but look. Actually, yes, I can. Do you see that smooth part of the spoon of the handle? That's because of me laying the spoon on the like on a little hole in the pot handle many times. That has started to happen on some of these spoons solely because I do that. That's funny. I hope this thing's been charging. So I have a little battery pack that I've connected to my phone. I hope it's been charging. Choose through battery when the camera's on. Infamous thing about iPhones. They chew through battery when the camera is on. That is just always a problem they've had. Which isn't really a big deal because you're not using your phone to like constantly take video. But when you use a software like this and basically convert a phone into a camera, a portable camera, it's definitely does take a toll on it. Excuse me. Granted, this time around, yeah, this is an iPhone SE 2020. I want to upgrade to the 2022, but I'm also like, that is true. The post-processing, that is very true. That is very true. Phones do a lot of that shit. Plus, it's using HEVC, which is It then has to convert to H.264 on my computer. But that's more efficient than H.264. The problem is that I would love to stream in HEVC, to those who know what that is. The problem is that Twitch does not allow that, which is dumb, because honestly, it's much better bandwidth for bandwidth. I probably just confused the fuck out of Kim and anyone else that doesn't know much about tech, and if so, I apologize. But yeah, it's, I don't know. Twitch is being dumb. YouTube has allowed HEVC for a while, and, well, Twitch hasn't. Hold on, is the cat spinning faster? I'm looking at it, it's mesmerizing. It looks like the cat spins faster. It probably doesn't, but it really does look like it. That's like optical illusion fucking shit. That's trippy. That is very trippy. It does not. Yeah, I know. It's also like 220 for me, and yeah. I am pretty tired. But don't worry, you'll get to see me sleep soon. Totally not creepy. Oh, I know, Joe. You'll see that soon. What the fuck will you be doing for 8 hours watching me sleep? That's creepy. That's sus, dude. Amugus. Pat, pat. Watching Lightsy, that's fair. What channels? Linus? I don't really watch many Linus videos. That's a lie. I watch like 60% of them. But there are some that I just go like, eh. That being said, did you see that one about prison phones? That's interesting. The world's smallest phone, meant to be hidden in a certain place for prisons. That was an interesting video. 'Twas whack, indeed. Did you see their $1 million unboxing, which is a complete fucking waste of money in my eyes, but I know they'll use it. They'll definitely use that bandwidth. That's something I could never use, not even 20 years from now. I'll stick to my 2.5 and 10 gig networking, thank you very much. That's all I'm good for. Yeah, it's an ingest server. I know that, Joe. It's an ingest server. But I don't have $1 million lying around, and if I did, I'd put that towards a house. Because, you know, houses are quite nice, and as I said, land is a very finite resource. If you have a lot of it, you will do well in your life. And for your children, or whoever you may pass it on to. I just realized we have some bananas for scale right there. Oh, and you might realize what that says. My dad is quite a comedian. Let me show you. So, my dad does something that we like to call Photoshop, but in real life. Does anybody know the brand Boost? He Photoshopped it. Using, basically, an actual label. And then use the rest to invest? Yeah, that's fair. That is very fair. But yeah, I have to clean up now. I have to clean up all these cups, all this shit. So, introducing loud noise. That's something prop makers do, by the way. They make their own labels. Yeah, that makes sense. Time to wash out these cups and clean all that junk over there. I don't know if you can see it. All that junk right there. That's a lot of junk. This is all clean junk. That's all dirty junk. So the sink is partitioned into two. Dirty on the left, clean on the right. I feel like most people do that. But yeah. Time for paint, I guess. So I'm having a bit of trouble draining. Probably because I did just dump like half a gallon of water into it. That's recyclable. As is this. Clink. Fuck, what is that movie where they clink the cups together and the girl constantly says clink? Is that Despicable Me? That might be Despicable Me. I could be wrong. Everything is a movie reference with me, chat. Everything. Alright, well, I'm going to quickly wash my hands, and then I will see you guys back downstairs. In fact, streamception. Alright, anyways, thank you all. I will be back downstairs. I'll be setting up a Mario Tardy stream, 99 turns, and I'll probably wake up before it finishes. Because 99 turns takes a while. Takes a long time. But if you want to choose which characters you'd like to see compete against each other, you are more than welcome to pick character choice in Channel Point Redemptions, and you are more than welcome to choose your characters. So yeah, thank you all for enjoying chatting with me, with me making soup and pierogies. But now I am going to go back downstairs, so I'll see you very soon.